is going to be a good video. I've never seen one of these, I think, online. So this is a one of one. We're going to be doing a 2006 Lotus Exige, naturally aspirated, meaning no supercharger, in a 2006 6-speed manual. I think they're all manuals. We're going to be doing a dyno run on this. This has 20,000 miles on my car. I still haven't changed the oil since I bought it. Still haven't changed the spark plug since I bought it. Transmission, none of that. I haven't changed anything. Literally bought the car, drove it home, and then just probably put like another 1,000 miles on it since after maybe 500 since I've had it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna put a little bit of fuel octane booster, and then I'm gonna hose it down real quick because it is kind of dirty. So let's put some octane booster, and then we're going straight. We're gonna go straight to the dyno today. I'm very excited. Why do I like this stuff? You can hear it's filling it in there. Reason why, sometimes I do buy like a cheap gas, like a Safeway gas or something like that, and not like an Exxon or something, an Exxon or a Chevron. So this should be, give it the real higher octane, which, you know, sometimes they say this stuff works and sometimes it doesn't, but I do like to use it. Just, it's probably a placebo, but I have always used this octane booster from Lucas. Lucas is a you know, real race brand. I'll fill that up in there. Again, this is a 2ZZ 6-speed. I think it's gonna do 177 horsepower. That's what I'm thinking, 176. Again, that's wheel horsepower, so crank is gonna be like at 200. I actually have a little chart, I'll tell you guys what that is, and then we'll get the printout. We are going to a new company. It's called Intech Racing in Washington State. They've been around a long time and do a lot of Hondas. This is a company, I'm testing them out today. This is a company that I'm hoping they're going to be able to work on my MR2 with the Apexy PFC. So that being said, this is probably the only video I've seen on the internet where it's a 6-speed manual. Well, they're all, I don't know why I said that. A 2ZZ in a Lotus Exige 2006 dyno. Let's just see what this thing does. Factory. And then I probably will end up doing some exhaust headers, an exhaust, a downpipe, or whatever it is, a downpipe, a bending pipe. A decat, and then do an intake, and then do like an off-the-box tune from BOE. See what that does with another dyno video. See if I can get that actually up to 200 wheel. That'd be sweet. And then after I do that, we'll probably go into a supercharger with those extra parts on there. So excited. Let me hose down the car real quick. We'll jump in the car and let's go. It's fresh, squirt down, just water on it, really good to go. Wheels look better. Funny, I actually took off like the wheel center caps. I haven't done that yet. We do have the new GRP tail lights. They are sick. They are so aggressive, so me. I mean, compared to my FRSs, those are, I hate the FRSs. I got new ones, but I haven't done that yet. But look at that. Ooh, super cool. I got a ton more mods. We're gonna be modding the crap out of this, but let's go see how much power this thing's make. Let's go. We need to get the raindrops off, right? Here we go. Let's go. Oh man, this car is so fun. Yeehaw! I love about these cars, the Lotus, which all Lotuses, except for the EVORA. The EVORA, I mean, it was good. It just, the EVORA clutch was crap on my EVORA. It's still good. The gears, they are not fast in any of the Lotuses. They're just not fast. They're not like, you can't bang them. They're not meant to be banged, but they are very, there's a diesel right next to me. They are very, like when you're in it, and it you know, it makes it feel, it's kind of like a Lamborghini. I've driven the Gallardo V10 or the R8s, same thing. It's like you're in. It sounds awesome. It's heavy, it's weighted, it's direct. It's a good feel. That is one of my favorite parts. It actually does make it feel like a special car. It does feel, this gear selector feels different. So we'll drive a little bit here and you guys, you'll see. It's like right there, that felt good. And it makes all the noises, you know? It feels like that's what you want. Oh, it's so good. But it doesn't like to be rushed. The gears do not like to be rushed. That's nice. Yeah, let's do the thing. It's up on the lift. They're doing a little inspection. Again, I'd be super happy. What do you think? I don't know what it's gonna make. We should change the oil and change the spark plugs. I'm thinking, again, I said it earlier, I think $177, 177 wheel, that's what I'm thinking, 177. If it gets more than 170, like you're getting a 180 or 190, that's gonna be amazing. No way it's gonna get 200. Okay, we are on. It made 137. Ugh. He said it needs new spark plugs, so I gotta do spark plug change. He's gonna do it in third gear now. So maybe we'll get a bigger number out of third gear. Did 137. But he said that you need to factor in 20% loss because they always have an all-wheel drive dyno. So it's not like the other dyno. Usually on the second one, it makes lower power. Did it make less?
No, that actually came out close to what I was expecting.
What was that one?
154.
Why would the difference be of that? 154? Oh.
Part of that is gearing.
Oh yeah.
And load.
Okay.
You know, if it's essentially if you're going up a big hill, the car's making less power. Right? Because it has to work harder.
Oh yeah. So that last one just did 157, which is better. It was in third gear. The last one was in fourth gear. Ooh, that exhaust sounds good. Yeah, that sounds so good. All right, send it. I'm gonna get the sheet here in a second. The best it did was 157. So this says, he said it has a 20% because they didn't unhook the all-wheel drive. So it was spinning all four rollers, only using the rear-wheel drive on my car. So it wasn't giving the power to the front wheels because it's a rear-wheel drive. He says it's about 20%. So that being said, to the hub or to the crank, would be about 188, which is really in the ballpark. That makes sense. I've never had a 2ZZ read this low, actually. I think where the other one was like the first one was 130. Don't do it in fourth gear. He said do it in third gear, and he's right. I do need to do spark plugs, which these are probably the original spark plugs. That'll make a huge difference. And then we're probably gonna do some bolt-ons, like I said, come back and see. I do also wanna do the BOE ECU, and then they said that they can do the MR2. So we're gonna have the MR2 come back here, and that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. But we'll get the printout here soon, and that's the real numbers. So 188, that's what it's gonna be, 188, which is true. You're gonna see 157 on the dyno, but that's to the wheel, not to the crank, which is what this is sold as. My MR2 made 234 wheel. That's like almost 100 more than this thing. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't wait till they actually get that thing situated. Also, when they do the dyno here on that, I bet it'll make like 215-ish or maybe even 230 after it gets the right tune, due to that the loss of power in drivetrain and on the rollers. Here are the final numbers. My heart is broken. Okay, let's look at it together. So, max power that we got was 154.47 at 7,480 RPMs. The max torque was 113, and then on this one it was 113.96 at 6,800 RPM. This is what you guys can see right here on Intech Racing. We went to Intech Racing. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, well, what does that tell me? One of the things is I can't remember all my dyno videos. I do know that that MR2 turbo made 234. Here's the difference. That was a rear-wheel drive or just two-wheel drive, front or rear, doesn't matter, dyno. It only had to deal with a parking lot. It only had to deal with two sets of the wheels. It didn't have to move all the rollers. So that being said, the percentage was off. So on a dyno where it's just a two-wheel drive and then it's a front wheel or wheel-wheel drive, the conversion difference on that should probably be about 15%. But this one is about 20% because it was the rear-wheel drive, you know, so obviously it's going to the wheels because we're looking for crank horsepower. Wheel-wheel drive, it really did make 154 on that. But at 15%, you do 154 times 0.15, it's an extra 23 onto the 154, it's like 177. That is what I thought it would be because that's what it's been on all my other ones, like 177. I even said at the beginning of the video, I thought it would be 177, 154. It doesn't have any spark plug change. The first one was really low because we did it in the wrong gear. We did it in fourth, it should have been third. Do your tuning in third, I've said that many times. The third is where all the power is in that car anyways. There's less load on it. But with this one, the actual 20% on it, this one, so if you do the 154 times 20%, it's 30 extra horsepower plus the 154. We're like at 184. That is the crank horsepower, which is, I think, pretty good on what it's actually rated for. So I'm not sad about that. I should have changed the spark plugs and I should have done an oil change. I know it would have done better numbers, and I should have gone to a dyno jet or even a hub dyno. I'd probably got real good numbers with a hub dyno. But I should have got a dyno jet that was not configured for all-wheel drive. That one was configured for all-wheel drive. They could take it apart. It just takes a lot of labor and time. They just don't want to do it. It makes sense because a lot of the cars in the Pacific Northwest are all-wheel drive. So that being said, I'm fine with the numbers. It's not a big deal. It would have been cool to actually see it say like 170 or 180 or 190. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do some modifications on this just for fun. I enjoy doing the modifications, and I'm gonna redo a different dyno with this next time, doing just a two-wheel, and I bet I can get it up to about 200 horsepower with the tune from BOE, the off the book one, with the an intake, the K&A and Apollo one, with exhaust headers, and with a catless downpipe, and with the a new exhaust system. I bet I can get 200 right around there, which will make the car so much more fun. So we are definitely going to be doing that. Make sure to like, subscribe, swingbymitch.com. We are going to be doing the leather seats on the MR2 real soon. Again, that was supposed to be this video, but we went with the dyno instead. That's a good video. We are going to be also doing dropping this car off in the month of March at that same Intech, and they're going to take apart my MR2 and see what they can do. So this is exciting. Hopefully they can make the MR2 run. This is going to be a good year. Like, subscribe, swingbymitch.com. See you guys in the next video.